He announces, he basically, what they call a base briefing. He tells the entire crew of the international base at an assembly where it's mandatory that every single person goes to that. And he basically told everybody I was a shit stick, and told me, basically tells the story of how we screwed up his film opening and embarrassed him and embarrassed the Sea Org and embarrassed Golden Era Productions and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but I didn't get promoted. Spoiler alert. He does a roast on me the night before for the base briefing, and then the next day is Sea Org Day. Anyway, Claire and I remember this like it was yesterday. Claire and I are sitting on these bleachers outside, and it's almost nighttime at this point. It's very dark,
Yeah.
late in the day.
And it's funny that you mention that because literally, like, you start talking about it, and I remember exactly where we
Yeah,
were
right where those trees, that kind of parking area was, where they put the
behind, like,
bleachers.
the city,
Yeah,
the
the
studio,
gym,
the gym.
the
Yes.
studio gym. Yeah. Anyway, we're sitting there on the bleachers. Everybody's kind of left, and I don't get to party or have any fun at this thing. I have to go back to the galley and like scrub the floors or something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
you had just gotten back. You were restricted to the property. I hadn't seen you in like
Almost a,
months.
well, almost like a half a year or more, because I was in Denmark before I was in
Right,
Florida.
right. So I was just trying to like see you just for a few minutes.
Yeah, so we were just sitting there on the bleachers, and he walks up, and I'm just like, oh man, here we go. And he walks up and he goes, rough week, huh? And I go, yeah. And he goes, even your guy tried to take himself out. And I'm like, my guy? And the day before, the lead singer of Depeche Mode had like an OD or something like that, a drug overdose, or he tried to commit suicide or something like that. And he knew that. And that's where and he knew that I was a big Depeche Mode fan. And he's like, yeah, even your guy tried to take himself out. And I was like, my guy? What are you talking about? And then he says this, and I'm just like, dude, what is wrong with you, man?
That's what you're thinking. No, what
Yeah,
you said.
I didn't say anything. I was like, yeah.